I ended up having two daughters back to back, 11 months apart. So when they came along, it was like, okay, I have to do something different. Free opportunity. This is something where you can build a full-time career. Even doing this part-time, you can make six figures. And I just remember being in a place in my life at a time where, my checks wasn't looking right, my finances wasn't in order, and I had a lot going on, and I still had to maintain myself. And I just remember praying one day and was like, yo, God, what's up? I need something bigger. I need something better. This is not for me. I'm better than this. I need you to guide me, show me, plant my feet where I'm supposed to be. Anytime you have an opportunity to help other people and someone is in position to help you, that's the greatest opportunity you can ever get. If anyone's coming to you with the opportunity of wealth, financial freedom, to get you time freedom, to be with your family more, that's an opportunity within itself. When it was all fun and games, partying, and just kind of, playing around, not taking anything serious, it was the biggest circle ever. But when you say, hey, you know what, I want something different for myself, for my family, my children, and once that vision became bigger, I had to, get into a different environment with leaders and people that was doing better than me and running faster than me and had the results that I was looking for. So the opportunity is going up. In 2021, I think it was only like one person switching to solar like every 1 minute. And as of 2023, someone has switched to solar every 39 seconds.
Let's get into action. Welcome back to Surviving Startup. I am your host, Jamon. I have an awesome guest today. If you didn't know who Brandy Johnson was, then you're going to know today. If you didn't know what solar was all about, then you're going to know today. So tell them who you are and tell them what you do.
Yes, what's going on? It's Brandy Johnson. I am from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I am your #1 solar consultant. So I'm super excited to be here and share this phenomenal information about solar and exactly what this industry is all about. It's a phenomenal opportunity. So I'm very grateful to be here to talk about it today.
And we are glad that you are here today.
Thank you. Thank you
so
for having
you
me.
can give the listeners some jewels about solar, but not only that, like, it's an entrepreneur show. So we're going to get to the bag too. We're going to get to the bag.
Yes.
Before we get to the bag though, let's give the people a little background of like where you come from, so they can understand a little bit about how you got to where you're going right now.
Definitely. So my background is pretty much marketing, network marketing, telemarketing, customer service. I've definitely done canvassing, door to door, anything where I was able to speak with people to find an opportunity that was able to help them. Just me being able to find a need for people. I just love it. It's something that just it's been with me all my life. I've been in the home improvement industry for the last 15 plus years. So I've gathered a lot of great knowledge just from being in that field, learning about home ownership and just everything that comes with it. You have to take care of everything on your own. The responsibility is all yours. So I've always been in the field of talking with homeowners, finding a need, whether it was windows, roofing, insulation, that type of thing. So when solar came about, it just really fit for me. It was kind of like second nature. I'm already speaking with homeowners. I already have a background in home improvement. So it really just made sense for me, and just with the experience I have all together with sales and network marketing and just everything that goes along with that, this was kind of like a no-brainer for me to get involved with this opportunity and start talking to people about solar. And what's funny is I had a similar opportunity some years ago, back in my early 20s. I won't give my age away, obviously, but in my earlier years when I first, right, when I first started out though, in my earlier years, I had a similar opportunity where we spoke with people in a similar manner, where we were trying to get them to save money and switch from one company to another opportunity that would help them save money and that kind of thing. So like I said, the experience for me and just that tenacity of having that type of hustle, I've always had it, just that one-on-one with people. So just my whole background with customer service and the grind of, like I said, the canvassing, door to door.
It just fit.
And put it all together for me.
So that's dope. So now that's the journey that you started.
Yes.
What was it like though before that journey? Like, who is Brandy? Like,
Sheesh.
what was your? I don't. We don't need a whole biography of your whole life, but
For
like, did
sure.
you have people in your family that was entrepreneurs? Like, what was it like to get to this level? One of the things that we like to do is to try to give that story because it might be somebody out there that not only want to do what you do, but it's people out there who feel like this journey may look too hard from
Yeah,
the outside looking in, and it is a hard journey, but
for
I
sure.
mean, you capable of doing it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So I don't come from a background of any entrepreneurs or business owners, but I do come from a very great family background, two-parent household. So I learned a lot from both of my parents for sure. But it was just something inside of me, just from being a 9 to 5 worker, having, dead end jobs and, being a part of that struggle, trying to pay bills. And then, of course, I end up having two daughters back to back, 11 months apart. So when they came along, it was like, okay, I have to do something different. And I just remember being in a place in my life at a time where, my checks wasn't looking right, my finances wasn't in order, and I had a lot going on, and I still had to maintain myself. And I just remember praying one day and was like, yo, God, what's up? I need something bigger. I need something better. This is not for me. I'm better than this. I need you to guide me, show me, plant my feet where I'm supposed to be, give me an opportunity to use my voice.
I like that.
And the moment that I literally prayed for that opportunity, someone came to me and approached me with a opportunity that actually got me started into multi-level marketing, which is a little different from just, telemarketing or another type of network marketing. And I just had that mindset to listen, to take a shot and see what it would land me. And it landed me with a business coach, with a team now of people that always, root me on, uplift me, believe
I
in
love
me.
it.
And it put me on a different path. And I
I love
just
it.
had that, that spirit that said, say yes to this opportunity. Take the time to see what this is about. Ask
I think
questions.
that's dope, especially because you said you went to God and then you allowed the opportunities that came before you. You took advantage of those
Yeah.
opportunities. Sometimes people want to change stuff, and when opportunities come because it doesn't look like the opportunity that I might want at that moment, then we might miss a lot of opportunities just because of that. But you
Absolutely.
said something critical though. So the multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
So is that how you're structured? What you're doing is structured multi-level marketing.
Well, just the industry as a whole, yes, we are a part of multi-level marketing, but this is also me being in business for myself, just not by myself. So that's where the team building comes in. That's where the solar brokerage comes into play. But it was just me taking a chance on myself
Yeah,
too. I had to believe in
definitely.
me and take a
I think
risk.
it's a special kind of individual that can flourish in the multi-level marketing because there's some stigma there.
Yeah.
Like when you tell me what are the stigmas that you kind of see come up with the multi-level marketing.
Man, it's a real grind. It's so different from your 9 to 5, but you have to really treat it like a 9 to 5, and you have to just take whatever talents and purpose that you already have and attach that to whatever opportunity you have coming your way. Anytime you have an opportunity to help other people and someone is in position to help you, that's the greatest opportunity you can ever get. If anyone's coming to you with the opportunity of wealth, financial freedom, to get you time freedom to be with your family more, that's an opportunity within itself. It's not going to look familiar because we don't come from that. We
Yeah,
don't have that
definitely.
background of a plethora of opportunities that just came to us. So sometimes it looks like something different from what you prayed for. Even in my case, what I necessarily prayed for, I didn't know the opportunity at that time was what that was going to be.
Yeah.
But I had to kind of just be curious enough to dig into it to see, well, what is this about? And just, again, taking time to listen to what someone has to say. A lot of times we're too quick to make a decision and we don't have the information, we don't have the education behind that industry or that opportunity to even say no or to
Yeah.
say yes.
Okay, so yeah, I think it's dope that you said that because I want to kind of tackle some of that a little bit because it's a lot of people. We was talking before the show, and like you said, like a lot of people have stigmas towards multi-level marketing. A lot of people have bitter tastes when it comes to multi-level marketing. What are some of those reasons that you think that is, and what do you think that it was why those people couldn't be successful? Because if you were successful in multi-level marketing, you obviously wouldn't have a bitter taste in your mouth from multi-level. I've been like I done sold vacuums door to door,
Yeah,
so
me
I
too.
get like how the some of the things that you can go through where it's
Yeah.
like, hold on, I just did this or I just did that. Like,
Yeah.
but the mindset when I did it, I was younger, so it was just like
Mhm.
compensation for my
Yeah.
time. I was trying to get paid for
Yeah.
my time. I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to take anything in. So what is those things that you think leave that bitter taste, and what do you think maybe people should understand
Yeah.
better about multi-level marketing?
Um, for one, the biggest stigma is belief. If you don't believe in it already, you're not gonna have an emotional attachment to it. You're not gonna have anything to go on if you don't believe in what's being presented to you. If you don't see the value behind the opportunity, if whatever that person is telling you, if you don't have a big enough vision already, it's gonna go over your head. So you
Yeah,
got to have a bigger belief, not only in yourself, but just in, yo, I can do this. If I don't know how to do it, at least if I get started, I can learn along the way. A lot of times we just shut ourselves out and we tell ourselves we can't do something, not even knowing what we're really capable of doing. So that's the first thing, is just not having a big enough belief in yourself and what's being presented to you to make an educated
okay,
decision.
that's one.
Yeah, and just not having enough information, listening to other people. Somebody else may have had a bad experience and they bring that on to you.
And so now that's what I want to make sure
Yeah,
that we combat with the people, because there is potential for great earnings when you
it
talk
is.
about multi-level marketing. So I want to make sure that people may have a balanced opinion. So
Absolutely.
like if I'm saying it, I would say like it kind of remind me of, from a person that's not business minded, that was in the mind state of trading my time for money.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like people are reminded of the pyramid schemes. You know
Mm,
what I mean? Because a lot
yeah.
of that went down, especially in our generation. Like that's when a lot of that was happening with the
Yeah,
pyramid schemes.
it was.
So I think to a lot of people it kind of sound like that. So like how do you combat that when you try to bring people into the purpose, and then we'll kind of go into the like what it actually is, and then the significance that it has in the community.
Right. So anytime you're looking at an opportunity, you have to look at the timing of that opportunity. That's the first thing. What is actually happening in that moment with whatever opportunity is being presented to you? And then the product and service. Is it a demand for that product and service, or do you have to go and find the demand for what it is that you're trying to do, right? And then you want to look at the leadership. You want to look at the people presenting and coming to you with the opportunity. Do they help people? Are they a leader in their community? Do they give back? Do you know them for helping other people, etc.? And then of course compensation. Everybody wants to know, what's in it for me? Is this worth me taking the time
Definitely.
to, put the effort behind whatever it is I'm doing? But when we look at the effort and the energy we give at our 9 to 5 that don't fulfill us, what
Eight,
what
12
harm,
hours a day.
yeah,
Yeah.
what harm is it for you to put 5 hours into yourself every day just building on something? But your environment is very important. The people you're connected to, the people that you have around you. And that's what I had to
Agreed.
change
Definitely.
first and foremost. Because when I was out here not doing much, everybody was around. When it was all fun and games, partying and just kind of, playing around, not taking anything serious, it was the biggest circle ever. But when you say, hey, you know what, I want something different for myself, for my family, my children, and once that vision became bigger, I had to, get into a different environment with leaders and people that was doing better than me and running faster than me and had the results that I was looking for. And sometimes people don't want that. Sometimes people get mad at your success. So
Definitely.
instead of me asking you for help or saying, hey, how did you do this? I'm going to look at you like, all right, you
And then
think
go
you
try to
everything.
figure out how to do the same thing on my own,
And
rather
yeah,
than connecting
and
with
fall on
you
my face.
and then saying
Yep.
like, how did you actually do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the what is it actually though that you do? So let's talk about the solar, because we
Yes.
know you are in the solar. So what does
Yes.
that actually look like?
So I am in the solar industry. I am a solar consultant. I consult strictly with homeowners to save them money on their power bill, but also to give them the entire educational background on the solar industry and everything that's going on with solar, how it actually started and where it is today. And it's actually a $450 billion industry. So it's killing every other area right now. So I speak with homeowners. I talk to them to see if I can save them money on their energy bill and actually show them what they can get back. right? This is a zero down opportunity, so it's no money out of pocket for solar. If you're a homeowner, we get you qualified, and the way we do that is by collecting your energy bill. Once we take a look at that, see how many kilowatt hours you're using every month, we do your free design, show you how many panels you would need on your rooftop,
Okay.
and we just go into it from there and just educate the homeowner on this opportunity, as far as what they can get back, as far as the 30% tax credit. The value of your home goes up by getting the solar panels. And it's a real movement. So over time, every homeowner will definitely have solar panels
So
on their
then,
home.
what is the people saying? Because I know some people are with it, but some people just don't like it because of the look.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you
The panels are all
what do you do
black.
with that feature?
The panels is all black. We tell people what's more important to you, how the panels look on your home or the fact that you can save money on your energy bill, raise the appraisal of your home, receive money back, and eventually never have that energy bill again. You're going to go from renting your energy to now owning it. So it just goes back to educating that, homeowner, giving them all the information and the details. And then you just weigh out the pros and cons for yourself. I mean, if it's that detrimental, the way the panels look on your home, that the opportunity just doesn't make sense to you, then that's okay. And what I've learned in this, and not just this industry, but just overall, is everybody's not gonna go.
Yeah,
Everybody's not gonna say yes right away. And
definitely.
even when a person says no, they're really just saying not yet, not right now. So you just have to learn not to take that personal and just look at that as a part of the journey. This is what you do. This is what the work looks like.
So then, if we're talking about the benefits and the transition, what does that look like from transitioning to going from the power company to going to the solar? Like
Okay.
financially, for me, if I wanted to go to solar right now, like what is it that I'm looking at?
So financially, $0 down, no money out of pocket, no interest, no fees, nothing like that. If you qualify, like I said, we'll go through the process with you of what it's going to look like to get the panels on your home. You're going to then get a fixed rate with consumers energy. So if you're paying $300 for your bill and we can save you $150, you're going to be locked into that rate. Over time, after paying on the panels, right? Like I said, you get the 30% tax credit back. You get that back the following year. You can file that, get your 30% tax credit back. So that's where your income is going to come to help you pay for your solar panels. But you can do whatever you
Yeah.
want with that
Okay.
money.
So then let me ask you this, because I want to get solar panels. Like, what's the tag looking like on that? Like realistically, what's the tag looking like?
It's different for every home. It's different for every home. And again, you're not paying any money out of pocket. So your first bill is going to be seen within the first 60 to 90 days. And that's going to be generated on your consumer's
So
bill.
then a better question probably should be, how long does that payment that I'm paying on the solar actually, how long is that able to, before it offsets, right? How
So
long is it offsetting what I was paying on my electric bill?
So for the average customer, it's about 25 years that you're paying for the solar panels. Once you get them on your home and you get qualified and go through that process, that's about an average of 25 years that you're paying on that.
But we
But
still talking about coming out cheaper though.
yeah, you're still
For
coming
the
out cheaper because you're going to go from paying consumers the hundreds of dollars that you was paying them before, and now we're knocking off a few $100s, and now you're paying $90, $50, whatever that looks like for you. And even some people on the high end, they may still pay between 100 and $200 on the energy bill, but it's different for every customer. So we never promise anybody anything. We won't know anything until we look at your bill. And the thing is, we have to make sure you qualify. Everyone doesn't qualify. So if you have too many trees surrounding your roof, that's an issue. You will have to get those cut down. It's a lot of different things that goes into the
Okay.
process of a person being
Okay.
qualified for the panels.
So then what I would say is we can skip towards that. My mic gonna mess up. Hold on. We ain't gonna edit this out either. So now let's switch lanes though. So the business side
Yeah.
of this industry, like what does that look like? What is the ownership? What does getting involved look like?
Listen, to become a consultant is quite an investment, but it's a dirt cheap investment. You're not coming out of thousands and thousands of dollars, which this is worth that, right? But the people I'm connected to, the company and everything, what we have going on is very affordable for people to get started if this is something they want to do, to become a consultant, even to come on as an ambassador, which is completely free. You're still able to get between $500 to $1,000 just from referring customers over to us, right? So financially, the opportunity, we get paid 7 different ways. We go through all of this in our presentation when we talk to our prospects. We go over all of that, but it's a financially free opportunity. This is something where you can build a full-time career. Even doing this part-time, you can make 6 figures. So that's why I'm excited about the opportunity, because it's, for one, going to get me off my job, and it's going to put me where I want to be in my life for me and my family. So financially, just to
That's the
build a
goal,
brokerage,
definitely.
yeah, you just have to be willing to talk to people. But we have multiple ways we get paid. Like I said, we got 7 different ways where we get paid from this opportunity. So we have our rooftop solar. That's one way. We have revenue shares, partner shares. We have our leadership lifestyle bonus. So we're doing it big over here. It's lit. The energy is amazing. The leadership is off the chain. The money is real and it's right. And we get paid weekly. So
So
it's,
then, what does it look like to become? So, all right. So you said you have an ambassador, and that's
yep,
just basically somebody who's just, hey, here's a check them out,
yep,
referring.
yes.
And then what's the next level?
And then we have our consultant, and then we have consultant plus.
Okay, so then now once you get into consulting, like what does that look like?
So for a consultant, you come in $100 one-time fee, and then you go ahead and you're able to be a part of our academy where you're getting the education. Now you're being trained so that you can become a solar consultant. You're getting the opportunity to learn about this industry. We're going to teach you what to say to people, how to collect an energy bill. You're going to get the full training
Training for
from
that,
that,
yeah.
and it's a fast track, which is our consultant plus. Just as a consultant, you're still getting that same opportunity, but you're not necessarily on a fast track. It's a little less, right? But once you decide to go up another notch and become a consultant plus, that's when you're going to get more training. You're going to get that one-on-one. You actually have a solar pro who helps you, right? So now you're getting commission just based off someone else coming in and helping you see this information. So you're learning the information and you're able to earn money at the same time until
That's you
you get to
learning the
that next
information.
level. Yep, and you have the opportunity to get certified. You get a real certification
So
for becoming a
where's
consultant.
Brandy at on her journey right now in
I am
this?
on the road to 6 figures. I am a consultant plus. So I am the number
So you a
one.
consultant plus.
Absolutely. Gotta be. That's the only way for
Okay.
me to be the number one
So
solar
then
consultant.
what's the difference in the responsibilities of these different tiers? So for the first tier is basically like here, somebody.
Yep. So the
Then the
first
next
tier,
tier.
you're an apprentice. You're still in the learning stage. You have someone that's still helping you speak to your prospects, answer questions, and have that conversation.
And we talking about the ambassadors.
Yeah, well, no, these is for the consultants. When you come in as a consultant, you're
Okay.
still at tier 1, which is a solar apprentice. So this is where you're learning, you're getting your feet wet, getting the information, you're logging into the back office, you're getting the trainings, you're on the calls. This is where you get your people on. This is where you get the prospecting in. You're inviting people so they can get exposed to this information as well. You're showing the plan personally to people in your own time and actually getting those guests on the call to see the information. So once you go through that, once you get your appointment set up with your prospects, you're going to have a solar pro that's going to be with you to help you from the beginning of that call to the very end of that call. You're in the stage of learning
Okay.
and taking notes.
Yeah.
And that solar pro is helping navigate that conversation just so you can still learn. But once that prospect closes the deal and gets the solar panels for their home, now you're splitting that profit. 50% of that is yours, right? So now you're going to be able to get to tier 2. Once you get to tier 2, now you're actually in that position where you get one solar deal. Now you can start to run your own
And that's the
meetings.
pro.
Yep, you can start to run your own calls, and you're more of an expert now. You got your feet wet, you know a little bit more information, you get that first deal. Now you can get to running, and now you can get to that tier 3, which is putting you at that solar pro position where you can get 100% of the commission.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So that's the whole breakdown right there. Like the potential that's there. All right, so let's talk numbers though, so that people can actually see what we're talking about. Cause they like, yeah, I can do this and I can become. But if I bring one person, then what does that actually look like as the mid level and then a pro level? Like what kind of percentages are we talking about?
As far as bringing someone in as a
Yeah,
consultant
like
or a solar deal.
wherever you getting the income from, like wherever that flow is coming from, that you whatever you're doing to get paid, like
So for each consultant that you bring on, that's $25 per consultant. For each consultant plus that you bring on, that's $50. for your first level, and then $15 for your second level, and
Okay.
$10 for your third level.
And so now that's just bringing people to the cause.
Yep, that's just
So
getting.
now if we talking about you talk to people to get solar and then they decide to purchase it. If they get qualified and they decide to purchase it, then now what kind of percentage are you talking about? Any percentages from that? Like what does that look like?
So for the rooftop solar deal, one deal averages between $3,500 and $7,000
Okay.
just for one rooftop solar deal.
Okay.
And so again, each home is different. So it
Yeah.
depends on the kilowatt hours. The more they use,
How much I'm seeing? Like,
yeah,
what's
that
going
the
in my
more you
pockets, you know?
use and the more panels you need, the more that compensation starts to go up, depending on the size of the home and the size of the system that they're going to need for their home specifically. So on the low end, 3,500; on the higher end, $7,000, and even for some people, it can be more than that as well.
But so you saying that's what I'm going to get as a consultant
As a
when these
consultant.
deals close?
As a consultant,
So one
yes.
closed deal can get me anywhere from 35 to 7.
3,500 to 7,000.
How many people actually making these deals happen though?
Listen, you'll have to be in the chat. You gotta come on and see. It's going down. My team, we got.
So now what I want to know though is these are like, is it people actually?
And there's
getting
no
these
disclaimer.
type
Let
of
me put
deals?
my disclaimer out there now, because our people is definitely making money for sure. Even on my social, we're always celebrating people when they get their solar deals closed and they're making their money. But we don't actually put, everyone's personal income out there. But yeah, just one solar deal can get you between $35,000 to $7,000.
And it's actually a growing like, all right, so what is the business that you're a part of? Then what does that look like right now? From where was that to when you first started to where it is now? And we talking about the solar entity that you are.
Yep. So the solar industry, as far as what I'm doing, we've actually been around. Harbor Solar has been in business since 2017. The headquarters is in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
I've been a part of this opportunity now for 10 months. And in the 10 months, I've definitely grown. When I came into this opportunity, I knew nothing about solar. I didn't even really care, honestly, in the beginning. It took me a couple times to hear it and actually pay attention to the information. And I said, hey, I can do this. Not only that, but it's familiar. It makes sense. I'm helping people. They're saving money. And when I actually got the education on solar from where it first started to where it is now, it's like only 5 million homes right now have solar on their home.
5
So, and there's
million?
another.
So we talking about country
Yeah. Well, here in the
United States. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's only 5 million. And it's another 86 million homes out there that still qualify. So the opportunity is going up. In 2021, I think it was only like one person switching to solar like every 1 minute. And as of 2023, someone has switched to solar every 39 seconds.
So it's a growing industry.
It's a $450 billion industry.
So where does you say Harbor
Solar?
Harbor
Yep,
Solar
that's the company I partner
is the
with.
company that you partner with. So how far has that company come since its inception?
That
Like,
company has come far, honestly, since our leadership. Shout out to Justin Owens. He has actually came in as the chief marketing director. So he's kind of like someone that came in and partnered with the CEO of that company. And then, of course, we all was connected, myself and my team, and we all jumped on board. We saw what was happening, where the company was going. And it's like once we came in, it kind of just really took off, because now
So are y'all everywhere? Like, what is that?
we are in 23 states right now. So we're not everywhere, but we're on the way. We also have community solar.
Where y'all start at though? Did y'all how many states was y'all doing that first? Like, was it always
we started out with like 3 or 4 states. When I first got involved, we was only in 3 or 4 states.
So you said you've been involved in 10 months.
Yeah. So in these last 10 months, we've been up 23 states.
So in 10 months, y'all went from 3 states to 23 states.
23 states, and we got more states coming in. And then for our community solar, which is for our renters and apartment dwellers, we're actually in 11 states for that, which is another opportunity for people as well, which I'm excited about, because we just launched that too. So we also have something
So
for
you saying
renters.
like you'll be able to get solar power even if you ran? Because I know you can't.
Yeah.
Since it's not technically your house, then
Right.
you can't put them.
The opportunity with that is you'll get the benefit from the solar farms. So anyone that's renting that has a power bill through Consumers Energy, they can go ahead and benefit without having any panels on their home. So it's no maintenance or any of that, because they don't own the roof. So they don't have any panels that have to go up there. They're going to get the benefit through the solar farm. for their
Oh, that
home.
sounds
So
dope.
we're still working on that and getting that going, but we are in 11 states for that right now. Michigan is not one of them, but we will be coming here pretty soon. And then 23 states for the rooftop solar. So we're still running it up with that.
So if it's somebody that's right now wanting to get into solar,
Mhm.
get into the industry of what you do, like what is the advice that you would give to them?
Just plug in, stay close to the fire.
Get your
Definitely connect with
you can just
me.
pull it. You can pull it to
Is
me.
it? Yep, it's good right there. But yeah, if you guys are interested, if anybody's interested in learning about solar and being a part of the opportunity, definitely plug in. We do calls every night. So we're always showing the plan, showing the opportunity, connect with myself, and we can go ahead and get you going, get you on a call to see everything, which is the first step. You want to visually see all of this information that I'm talking about. You want
Yeah.
to see it on, something you can connect with, the numbers, all the information, the statistics, everything we have for the opportunity. That would be the first step. Getting on a call. Of course, if you say yes to the opportunity, we get you on board, you get your back office, and you're going to get training. We have team calls. We work together as a team, so you're never
Okay.
on your own. Like I said, you're building your own solar brokerage, so you are in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. It's always someone around on our team that's
Yeah.
going to help you get to the next level of wherever you want to be, where you see yourself with this opportunity,
So
whether that's
then,
6 figures or whatever. If you want to
yeah.
do full time, part time, it's all up to you.
So then, how can the people get in contact with you?
Yeah, so
Make sure you got the
definitely.
mic close, definitely for that one.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow me on my page on Facebook. My name is Brandy Johnson. My business page is Winning in Wealth. And on IG, I am the Billionaire Boss 87. So I'm going to run that back. On IG, I am the Billionaire Boss 87, Brandy Johnson on Facebook. And you can follow my business page as well, which is Winning in Wealth.
Dope.
And my DM is always open too. So as long as you come in and the conversation is right, we can talk all day long. So I'm always open to answering questions, helping anybody out, getting you plugged in, and getting you on your way to success.
Okay, so then, a lot of times when you're doing business, it never starts at the top, right? So the grind starts from the bottom.
Yeah.
With that being said, the goal for us is to hit 100 subscribers within the next month. When we start blowing up, don't be surprised when you start getting random hits in your DM. Because you said,
Let's
just hop
go.
in the DM.
Yeah.
Everybody going to be hopping in the DM. No, but for real, though, go and holler at her and see about the opportunity. May be for you. It may not be for you. But don't let what should I say? Don't let the opinions of others. I know y'all done heard stuff about this. Far as like multi-level marketing, right? So you can't let the opinions of others sway you and the decisions that you make. I mean, at the very least, you check it out, then you see for yourself, like, does this look like it's for me? Does it not look like it's for me?
Definitely. I agree with that 100%.
And is there anything you want to say to the people before we close out?
Absolutely. Just take a look, especially any of my realtors out there. If you have a real estate brokerage, if you are into sales, if you have experience, if you love to help people, if you don't have experience, if you just want to get more information and take a look at this for yourself, I definitely highly encourage you to do that and to connect with me. This is a great opportunity for yourself, for your family, and for others, because again, we are here to help other people win, get to their financial goals, save money on their home, and live a comfortable lifestyle. So that is the goal here, and I'm excited to do that with anybody that's
Hey,
open to
you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, we out. Peace.